Now y'all still want to sit up there and call, look, hovering over my door just to disturb me. Like, nigga, I'm about to go to fuck to sleep. I can't even leave this motherfucker without somebody, even when they not here. Even time when I leave, where you going? Like, damn, can I leave this motherfucker by myself? Like, I'm not no kid. I'm going to hell if I don't pray. Get away from my door with that shit. I don't care if you kill each other. Together we stand, divided we fall. Y'all better learn how to stick together and quit fighting. For real, I don't see how she deal with this shit right there. For real, a lot of that shit come with now getting your ass whipped. Spread around, spoil a child, I'm telling you. I'm telling you that. Where my lighter go? Quit fighting. He messing with me. Boy, you sound like a little girl. Fucking little girl. As soon as I get ready to go live and knowing I'm going to talk about God, if I was even sitting up here and getting ready to sit up here and talk about some foolishness, some shoot 'em up, bang, bang, gang, gang shit, it'd be quieter than a church mouse if I was for to get up here and talk about any type of devilish shit. If I was trying to get a devil, any type of win or any type of say so. Y'all heard that shit I gotta deal with? Come on, man. Nobody want to deal with this shit. Every time I leave, they think they put to go somewhere with me. Please. I just let him keep that last little donation. I didn't even see how much it was or nothing. You can keep it. Get off my door. I told you I was in here smoking. Stay the fuck off my door. This shit will not hit. Like y'all be rolling this shit up at that dispensary. And I ain't got my nephews here neither. I ain't got none of them here to make that shit hit. That's what be pissing me off. I ain't got none of that shit up in here to make that shit hit. If you ask me, they be stuffing it too much. Like, boom, take some of that shit up out of there. I think that's what he be doing. They be stuffing these motherfuckers too much. And boom. Let's see if this work, y'all. I don't know what he be doing to fix it, really, but I'm trying to fix this shit. Then we gonna twist this up. Then I'm going. I don't know what they be doing to make them motherfuckers hit. Let's see if this shit hit. It's hitting now. For real, because I rolled up one. That shit didn't work. That motherfucker quit hitting. Y'all packing them motherfuckers with too much weed. That's it. I couldn't hit that motherfucker at all at first. Basically, the weed just burning up. You sitting up there sucking your jaws in together. Like, nigga, you can't even hit that shit. Niggas' jaws be looking like this. Like, nigga, was you smoking? Nigga, them pre-rolls got your jaws sunk in. Nigga, like you was hitting the pipe. That's because they packing them motherfuckers with too much marijuana. Too much shake. You can't compact that much shake like that. That's what it was. That shit was smothered. Too much in there to smoke. Man, we have legal weed in America. You ain't know that? Medical marijuana. I got a card. I got a card to buy weed. I actually got a card, okay? I can go to any dispensary and buy weed. It's just fortunate that I got a couple dispensaries that's close to me. And I go to each and every one of them trying to find the best deal. You hear me? And all of them about the same. All of them about the same. Well, I know at this other place you're going to have to drive farther, but they got pre-rolls for $2, which these is 2 for $5. But the pre-rolls that they got for the $2, nigga, that shit don't even get you high, nigga. So when you smoking weed nowadays, you got to ask yourself, do you want quality or quantity? Some of y'all don't give a fuck. As long as the weed get you high, all you want is quality. You don't care about the weed. It's all gonna smoke. It's all gonna get me high. So all you want is quality. You trying to stretch your shit. Me, some of that shit fucks up my throat. Like I can't buy that cheap shit. Like that shit that had my throat hurting, had me sick, had my nose running. That's why it's medical marijuana. I gotta get what's prescribed for me, nigga. I'm bipolar schizophrenic. I can't smoke all that other shit. You know, they got sativa. Then they got indica. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a hybrid. I like the hybrid. A lot of people like sativa. I don't want no shit that's gonna put me to sleep. I ain't got no girlfriend. I'm single. Last girlfriend I had, her name was Junebug. Her name was Jalen, White Crow. Nigga, and shit, that shit didn't work out. That was like my roommate, my girl, whatever you want to call it. Like, shit, let her tell it, nigga, that was my bottom bitch. You hear me? But anyways, like, besides that, I ain't been in no relationship. I don't just jump in relationships and get out of them. Before I got with Junebug, nigga, I was in a relationship. I was married for 8 years. Jumped out that relationship, out that marriage. Then I started fucking around with Whitney. That was just my hoe. Me and her, that Whitney was never with me. We were just partners in crime. I never got in another relationship. Only other relationship I've been in since I've been married is with Junebug, nigga. Only bitch I've been with, nigga, that can say I've been with since I've been married, nigga, is Junebug, nigga. Jalen, nigga. Fuck. Man, I can't say Bella. Bella was more of a friend. Bella was never with me. You heard say on that video, that's that crooked side nigga love. Nigga, Bella was just a friend. Nigga, if I try to cuff that nigga, she ain't gonna have nothing to do with me. No, I ain't never fucked Bella. Wish I did. If I did, it ain't none of your business. I mean, it was a friendship. And then the homie T, she used to just go get work for me. People on the outside looking in, it could be somebody like rolling down the street and they see females coming in and out your shit, or a female you ain't never fucked before. You could just be giving her money just so, and she trying to make some money off of. She about to take your $20. She about to go spend $10 down the street and double up. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Put some money in your pocket, of course a nigga gonna be trying to mac on the female and try to fuck with him, but that don't mean a nigga never got no play. Some females be nigga faithful to their baby daddies. Like, nigga, I got a baby daddy, I'm not fucking with you. Like, I respect that females that I done fuck with, like, nigga, that they ain't never, it's just been a straight friendship because, nigga, they was never gonna step out of line. I mean, because if you gonna cheat on me for your baby daddy, you'll do me the same way. So I respect females that would never fuck with 4 times. But, nigga, you bitch ass niggas on the outside, y'all let y'all tell it, I fucked them. That's why I let people believe what they want to believe. I got so, nigga, Lizzie, nigga, that's one of my friends, Lizzie. Nigga, I got so tired of motherfuckers accusing me of fucking Lizzie. This chick named Lizzie, because she had my name tatted on her. That I just went on with it. Yeah, I fucked her. So basically, you quit fucking with me, Junebug, you quit fucking with me just because you think I fucked Lizzie, and then you think I'm sitting there lying to you in your face and I never did fuck Lizzie. I never did. On my mama's grave.
You talking to Junebug?
No.
Who you talking to?
Whoever's in my life. Why?
Bro, you finna go?
No.
Come up with my phone before I start swinging on people.
Who?
I don't know. One of them was playing with my phone and then they lost it. So I'm fit to start swinging on people.
Man, one of y'all better give him his phone. I don't want to hear that shit. Wait till your mama get back. Shit, I can't whip their ass. Their mama gonna have to deal with them. You can't too whip them. Your ball men, them kids ain't been in my life for me to sit there and try to put my hands on them. I don't care how disrespectful. If they say whatever they say, that shit going one fuck you, daddy. I'm not gonna whoop them. It ain't gonna hurt me neither. I know who God is, and I know what type of times we living in. You hear me? I know what type of times we living in. I know we living in perilous times. It said in the last days, a perilous time shall come, where people gonna become lovers of their own flesh, of their own self. You got people who look in the mirror and just females that just love their own self. Nigga, they don't love you, nigga. Nigga, you a trophy. Nigga, females is getting niggas as trophies too. Nigga, you's another body. When she get tired of playing with you, nigga, you gonna get kicked to the curb. All them people all of them loved ones and all the people that was trying to tell you, like, when that bitch get tired of you, nigga, you's a boy toy. Nigga, when she get tired of you or find some better dick, nigga, she gonna move on to the next. Your conversation was nothing from the get-go to that bitch. All you was a pair of pants. All you was some good loving to her, really. I don't care how long you was with her for 5 years, nigga. It took her 5 years to find somebody that she could truly replace your ass for. Bitches be in they side in they fake relationship with a nigga for years. Like, man, I'm just and they ain't gonna, if they can't find nothing better, they gonna keep settling for that. But as soon as they find that window open, that window of opportunity, and that grass green on the other side, see, they ain't gonna wait till they think the grass is green on the other side. They gonna go when they know the grass is green on the other side. But I mean, that's their grass. That's what, it's different type of grass. Like, I mean, that's what they looking for. So if them bells ringing, they gonna keep on ringing. You can have an ugly ass Christmas tree, put all of the ices around it and dress it and decorate the tree all that you want to. And a person like me that's down to earth, I'm gonna look at the top of that tree, nigga, and your tree could look, I don't care how your tree look, nigga. It could have, you could spend $10,000 on your tree to dress it up for Christmas, nigga. And if I was the judge, nigga, I'm a judge that little bitty tree right there. They didn't take much to put on that tree, but they put the star at the top, you heard me? And on the top of the tar, it said Jesus on there. So I'm gonna be like, man, they the winners. I don't care if yours look good, theirs look gooder to me, because I'm seeing on the inside of the tree. You hear me? I'm seeing Jesus, like, man, they put Jesus on the top of the star, like, all the tree, the presents under the tree and everything. Like, but what about the star on top of the tree? That was the Star of David, you know, I'm the 6-point star. So all of this gang shit and all that shit fall up under the 6-point star. Don't act like nigga Tookie Williams just started damn near all of this shit. Before the Black Panthers, come on now. I don't care if you is a blood. You is a Grape Street. You is from Hood. You is from Hoover or whatever, man. It all had to start with one game before it branched out. And it was to community rights and progress. It was for citizen rights. Why don't the gangs go back to being what the gangs stand for? You hear me? Instead of to shoot them up, let's kill each other over some crumbs. You hear me? Or let's kill each other over some fucking colors when they had us over white and black. Why are we gonna kill each other over colors? The white boy can walk through the hood, you hear me? And be reading a racist book that's talking about how they had our ass in slavery. And then you can sit up there, nigga, and you ain't gonna say nothing to him. But when a nigga like 4 times walk through the hood who look like you, nigga, with that, you know what I'm saying? That nigga walk through there like this. Now that little boy who walk through there like this, switching, you ain't gonna do shit to him. He can walk through your shit switching and all type of shit. You shouldn't be allowed to walk through this motherfucker switching, nigga, with your tail tucked. Nigga, if these niggas is pits and these niggas then died, your homeboys died over this shit. My homeboys died over this shit. But the white boy, he could just walk through the hood on accident. His car broke down 2 blocks ago. And your car broke down in the wrong neighborhood. They should beat the shit out that white boy. They gonna beat the shit out the nigga who they went to school with, nigga. I went to school with you, but the white boy get a pass? Shit, you knew better than to come through her. Shit, is that what it is? Nigga, the white boy should have knew better than to come through her. It don't make no sense for us to be getting into it with each other over some colors anyway, period. Nigga, if it ain't, nigga, they had our ass in slavery, and then cripping and the gang banging shit started for civil rights and progress. You hear me? Shit, gangs should be killing more police officers or law enforcement agents than they do with each other, though. But nah, we kill each other, though. Like, nigga, police come through the hood, we go to running, nigga. We go to duck it. Niggas ain't even scared. Them niggas can pull up with their guns. Y'all clutching on y'all guns. All that them niggas go, nigga, y'all ready to bust, they ready to bust. Nigga, when the police come, you ain't like that, nigga. Nigga, C-Real was like that, nigga. Shit, when the Peter gun was like that, nigga. You niggas, nigga, when I got my shit on me, I'm like that, nigga. I don't give a fuck about the police, nigga. I'm fit to go get my nigga Murk through the goddamn, nigga, I'm riding through the roadblock and everything. It was just a shooting at her. I'm going to go see if my nigga okay. Like, nigga, shit, bullets ain't got no eyes. At this point, I don't give a fuck about the police. I mean, I don't even give a fuck about more. Mike says, you gonna go? She already see what's going on. See the shit on the news. Like, huh, nigga? Shit, see you grab that hand cannon and you leaving and she more worried about you running into the police because she know what it is, nigga. She more worried about her baby not coming back because if the police pull you over, you pulled over the wrong car today and they be knowing that shit too. Nigga, I ain't going home to my kids, nigga. It's an officer ain't fit to go home to his then. If that was the case, really, I don't fuck with them real criminals like that. Just like on that movie, Set It Off, you see when Jada Pinkett got on that bus after they killed Frankie, they let Jada Pinkett's ass go. He seen her on that bus, and he just like, man, it don't make no sense to kill her too.
There's somebody here for you.
What you think y'all gonna pull over the bus and Jada Pinkett gonna say, ooh, I give up. Y'all the ones who started it by killing her brother.
Dad.
What?
There's somebody here.
No, it ain't who.
He said he from the Southwest side.
You sitting up the line, boy.
You want one?
Yeah, I want one.
Saeed.
Here. This was here for me.
Yep, that was mine.
Oh, it was yours. Here, I ain't gonna eat your food.
I'm trying to get you one.
But you gonna be hungry.
No, I'm not.
You
We
can
eat
get
in
one.
Rotel tonight.
I don't know.
We eat in Rotel tonight. I'm trying to tell
Here,
you.
I'll get a piece of it. Let me just get one. Make me one. I ain't gonna eat it. I'm just gonna get one of them. Oh, it's a pizza. No, I ain't gonna take your pizza. And you got some candy in there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we having Rotel tonight.
We is?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah, Leah got her birthday stuff back there.
It ain't no pops in there?
It is.
You can have one, but we gonna have no talk right now, tonight.
But today really your birthday. That's what it is. For your birthday.
I'm telling you, I'm not hungry. I agree, boy. You get hungry. I'm
had
I'm
it.
giving these $3. That's only $3. No.
Meanwhile, you could just wait. You got 5 of them. What do you want to do?
She get her business off the ground. I'm not no hater. But she get her business off the ground. You know how much she paid for them shirts or whatever. So the donations help her go buy more film so she can make more shirts really.
She just got some mail that say,
I swear to God, I'm supposed to get Tasha.
Look, she just got some mail.
We didn't sell no shirts, but they donated this money. I'm about to give her this $15 when she come back on God. I'm not going to take her money. Like, oh, come on. I would have bought me a pack of cigarettes. I told you I get, I'll still be buying cigarettes. I got a black now because I can't afford to buy no packs.
I'm gonna go back to make some money.
Huh?
I'm gonna go make some money.
What you mean?
You said we're gonna go make more money.
I mean, we can, but y'all gotta understand, even when they give donations, that y'all ain't getting that much money. When Tasha come back, if she want to give y'all some money, she can, but I'm not supposed to give y'all none of the money.
But if y'all ain't sell,
We're not doing it for the money. We doing it to draw mental health awareness because of your uncle killed yourself.
and wait, the shirt?
I'm not doing it for no money.
Who said y'all was?
Huh? No, that's what they doing it for. They want to do some zoos and wham whams.
I don't know.
You know, kids nowadays, I mean, they feel like, hey, if I worked and I done this or whatever, they feel like they deserve to get, you know, pay, in which they do. But like, I work for them and I let y'all work for me. So you're gonna have to wait till she get back. Like we didn't even sell no shirts. I would have gave them some money if we would have sold a shirt. On God, I would have gave them $5 a piece for selling the shirt. But when people donate money, I take that more serious than lady who donated the $15. I take that more serious than this was a donation. Together we stand, about it we fall. I'm not put to touch this. I'm not. Not because of my sister, not because of, because my brother came over together we stand, because I feel like God watching. You hear me? Them people gave out the kindness of their heart. God is the rewarder of those who diligently seek him. That's what I really do believe. So this $15 right here is to draw mental health awareness, you know? You never know what somebody going through. You know what I'm saying? You never know when somebody in need. You hear me? So, like, don't always just judge a book by its cover because a person look dirty or they look bummy or they stink and they're in front of the store. And, they shouldn't even have to ask. They calling out for help. If you got decency in your heart, man, you would be a person to be like, hey, man, can I help you with something? And if you ain't got nothing to help, it could be just going in there buying them a sandwich or something. You been eating all day long, and then you just walk past a person, nigga, that just sitting there in front of the store starving, nigga. And in your mind, you thinking like they asking you for money. So in your mind, it is some people out there. You know it's people out there that be running scams or whatever. Like, man, if I give them the money, all they going to do is buy the drugs. You know how many people I done went in the store and bought the food, and that was even more better for them? You hear me? So, like, I'd rather just give you the money and let you go buy your own food, because it ain't gonna, that's me testing you when I go buy the food. That's me saying, like, I don't trust you to take this money to go buy the food, so I'm gonna go buy you some food. You hear me? I watched my brother sit there and do that with damn near all his money, just give it away. Like, before he died and passed away or whatever, you know, went on to paradise. He sit there and was giving, like, helping people, giving people, and then, like, some people just ungrateful. There's a lot of ungrateful ass people in the world. That you could give and you can give to. And I promise you, you will fall off and you will need their help one day, because God will make it that way. God will take you through a trial that you ain't never seen before, where you giving and you doing so much for people, and people telling you how much they'll do for you and how they'll lay their life down for you and shit like that. You hear me? Because you flossing in a Dodge Ram truck, because you know what I'm saying, you jumping out of a Lincoln Navigator because you got some 24s because nigga you got on them 501 Levi's, nigga. Oh nigga, you got that gold grill in your mouth, nigga. That nigga look like he made of money, nigga. Oh, you got a pocket full of hundreds, nigga. You just got $5,000 back on tax money. Oh nigga, you on top of the world, nigga. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to be your friend when you got it all. When you ain't got shit, nigga, all my life when you ain't got shit, you gonna be by yourself. That's when you're gonna be outside sleeping by yourself. That's when you're gonna be in a bando sleeping with some other people. Like somebody gonna take you in, they're gonna be in a bando. They're gonna be like, man, you can come stay with me. Like, nigga, where you stay at? And you gonna go over there, man. Hey, I'm in a bando. They didn't cut the electricity back on and everything. Like the electricity. You don't even know it's a bando. Like, man, this is a bando, man. They letting you know it's a bando. Like, shit. I'm like, man, the police ain't gonna pull up here, man. I've been in this bando for a month. You hear me? Man, I ain't really want to go back over there tonight with the family or whatever. I just need a place to lay my head for the night. Can I stay over here? Man, you gonna have to sleep over there. Shit, you know, nigga be woke all night anyway. Like, so really, can I stay over here and chill all night long till the daylight hit? Shit, nigga, it wasn't nothing like Uncle Domino, man. It wasn't nothing like Domino on my mama, nigga. That was my motherfucking friend, nigga. I don't know why I just keep coming on the south side and I'll be coming over there and I'll be thinking I'm gonna see him or whatever. Nigga, closer you gonna get to that, nigga is 17. That's his nephew. I thought it was a lie. I keep telling myself that's a lie. Cause you know, sometimes when we want to be out the spotlight, and he was pissed off at me when I did that shit. It was a lie. He thought, you know, came over there was like, nigga, 4 times. Cause y'all see him in that dispensary video with me. That's before all these dispensaries. Nigga, it wasn't no dispensaries like that, nigga. Like, come on, man. You couldn't go get shit, nigga. Nigga, I remember when he was the only one who had his card, nigga. Domino, nigga. He come through, nigga, with the bags. Like, shit, whatever you wanted, though, you know? Shit, nigga, that was my dispensary on wheels, nigga. Special delivery, nigga. Some of the bombest weed I ever got in the city, I got it from him. I don't know what that shit was, some moon rocks for real, like, nigga. Mm-hmm. I ain't talking that shit y'all be digging out the trash either, though. Some of that, y'all, they be looking up digging and getting some good shit out the trash, you know, to still be in the bags, but I ain't talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about, like, nigga, that shit he had was fire. You know, sometimes they set their plants out on the side to let them get the real sunlight in the side, you know what I mean, at a certain time of the day. That's when they usually had that back door open to that dispensary, though. I ain't even for to get into, well, shit, my nigga gone. It ain't like you can charge a nigga with some shit now. And, hey, and sometimes plants just come up missing and shit. Like, nigga, I had some beautiful ass plants, nigga. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for the law, and then people telling me I could catch a case when the plant started getting big, nigga, I would have kept that one. I remember only other plant we had like that, Knuckles, you remember, I mean, when we had that plant growing on the side of Mama's damn porch, I'm thinking, Knuckles, you spotted it. And then it was one by the gas meter. That's from us smoking weed on the porch, nigga. We just throwing blunts and shit away over there on the side of the porch. Nigga, next thing you know, nigga, get to looking. By the time we realize that ain't grass growing over there, nigga, it's a plant about this high, nigga. You know about chop it down with the lawnmower. That's how I knew I ran over one plant, cause nigga, I'm cutting the yard with my lawnmower. I'm like, damn, this smell like weed. This shit don't smell like grass. Oklahoma soil so rich. Oklahoma, the best place to grow marijuana. They know it. Oklahoma, the best place to grow marijuana. They soil so rich. They're red dirt. That's why it's the gas capital. Oklahoma. That's why it was Black Wall Street. You hear me? Shit. Oklahoma, nigga, should be on top of the world still, really. Oklahoma, one of the top 5 states in America. Let me say it again. Whether you like it or not, you can check the facts. Oklahoma, when you look at history, Oklahoma, one of the top 5 states in America. If not number 1, they bombed them people, man, Black Wall Street. Then we known for the Gap Band, Greenwood, Archie and Pine. Shout out to Alfred Wooders, to the Wooders family. Shout out to Alfred Wooders. You know, she entangled. She know my family. She know the Waleses. That was a classmate, a friend of my mama's or something. My mama loved Alfred Wooders. My mama used to tell everybody, boy, Alfred Wooders, do you know she from Oklahoma? When she see her playing in them movies, you hear me? She a good actor too, though. She a good actor, though. Man, you gotta think some of them kids, like these older actors, they grew up in them days. Like, nigga, when my mom and my daddy was a kid, nigga, they bathroom said whites and colors only. Yeah, my daddy never went drunk from that fountain over there. And them kids went drunk, and the white kids went drunk from that fountain. My daddy went to prison for nothing, really. My daddy went to prison for hitting Ronald Reagan over the head. And that's crazy. My daddy named Ronnie. Y'all remember Ronnie Reagan got hit over the head with a bottle, boy? Before he was president, he got hit over the head with a bottle. Go look at the Ronald Reagan story. My daddy hit his ass over the head with a bottle. Mm-hmm. In some part of down in Oklahoma. He went on later to become president. My daddy did like 2 years in prison. Like, he called my daddy a nigga. My daddy hit him over the head with a bottle. Because my daddy had to grow up through that racism. He couldn't go to the same bathroom that the white boys went to. But they had, see, they don't tell y'all that they had the black girls and the white boy. They had to share bathrooms. If you was black, you had to share bathrooms. Women didn't have no rights just because you was a black woman. Like, nigga, our women had it worse. So, nigga, that's why we got to uplift our women. Imagine them having, they don't never show that in slavery because that just, like in the movies and the history, that's the part they try to erase from history. So, where if it was whites and colors only, so they had a white and colors only for the girls and a white and colors only for the boys? No. Yeah. White and colors only for the women's and for the men's. But the black people didn't have no choice. They just only had one bathroom, period, nigga. If you was to go in a schoolhouse or if you was to go in one of these buildings or something, if they had a bathroom in there, nigga, if they didn't tell that nigga that, hey, you can't use the bathroom. A lot of places there wasn't no public restroom or nothing for the black person. They try to erase that from history too to make it seem like they had a choice that is white and colors only, nigga. That was the few bathrooms that they had. And every movie it pop up where they try to make these black movies like where it was white and colors only, nigga. It was, nigga, they didn't even have a chance to go, nigga, most of these places, nigga, you couldn't order no, nigga, that's where you, her to go, that shit is racist, nigga. It wasn't to her to go was, nigga, to go was you was black, nigga. It wasn't no, for her, you couldn't dine in and eat in no restaurant. You can get your shit to go, nigga. Niggers had to get their shit and go, nigga, the go-go, nigga, the go-go way, nigga. The go-go way real. These bitches know the go-go way real. You hear me? That's why they hate to see black men with white women, and that's why it's white women who love black men, man. There's so many white women who love black men because they know how their ancestors did us, like, and that's like, but they don't owe us nothing. Some of y'all pity us though. I don't like white women who pity us though. I like the ones who just treat us fair, like, you know what I'm saying? That just like as a white man was to try to holler at her, she gonna give you the same play that she would give me. It ain't no difference. Just because she with a white dude, that don't mean she don't like black men. That just mean that white dude put the game down on her. Didn't no black man get her like that. That's how I feel. You got good women. Mm-hmm. That be with a white man and break up with him because he be coming home and shit. Because you know, some niggas is racist though. You got black racist people too though. You got some black people that's kind of like they can't help to be the way they is. They come off to be racist. You gotta think about the good white people. To the good white people, some of us come off to be racist because we've been, you know, we've been deprived. You can't judge a book by its cover. You can't look at one white person just because of what they did to our ancestors. They didn't do that to us. Nigga, that was my ancestors that y'all done that to. You hear me? Shit. That was their ancestors that done that to us. That ain't the people that we looking at today. That ain't the white people that we looking at today. The white people that we looking at today, they love black people, most of them. Now you got some of them that was raised up and they just can't help their ways, and you got some of them that some of us black people still won't let them get out their ways. That's why I love I mean, some of them did, like, I done been free. I got friends online right now that nigga, they Confederate flags. It's some white people I'm talking about, they got that Confederate flag, but it ain't no racism. It ain't no racism in their heart. They actually just like that flag. You know, the Dukes of Hazzard, they just became so accustomed to like that flag. They know it's racist. That's the only reason why they want to take it down, but they do like that flag. Now, they hate the racist part about it, but they still like the flag. So don't they still have a right to have their flag up? Ain't this the home of the free? Shit. I mean, it's the home of the free, like shit. Shit. You know? You still got some white people that's like, nigga, that are looking at some of they other white people like, nigga, you a nigga lover. Come on, don't act like it ain't still white people like that. I don't know where you from. You probably from some big city where you don't get to see shit like that. But when you in a little place like Oklahoma, you see that shit. If you go to one of these little country towns, nigga, stores that won't even sell you shit. It's a store close to me right now, nigga. I'm in Moore, nigga. It's a store, nigga. They don't want no niggers coming in their store, nigga. Nigga, I be coming in there pissing them off, nigga. But the last time I was in there, nigga, they were just so rude. I'd have been so nice, and I could just tell they so racist. And nigga, to the point where I was like, man, I won't come in y'all store no more. Like, come on. Like, nigga, you ain't been and got the picture. Yeah, I know y'all racist, and I'm the only nigga that come in y'all store. Like, nigga, but I'm gonna keep coming in y'all store. You hear me? Just to piss y'all off, nigga. But they piss me off to the point where I ain't gonna come in y'all store no more because I'm not fit to catch no case and go to jail, nigga. And this right here and more. You know? If I would have been an Uncle Tom ass nigga who went in there, they wouldn't even treated me like that on my mama. If I wouldn't have just acted like if I would have acted like I was, if I wouldn't have just, if they could have, it ain't no way for me to act. Nigga, this shit ain't no act. Nigga, this is me, nigga. Nigga, this is me, nigga. So if I come off as ghetto, then I come off as ghetto. I'm sorry. If I come off as thuggish, ruggish bone to the core, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because of the first of the month, you know, because I had to wake up. You hear me? Happy on the first of the month, nigga. Wake up, wake up. Niggas knew mom and daddy nigga was gonna get them some Zuzus and Wham Day. It's candy day for a kid on the first, and they parents on a fixed income. Nigga, especially nowadays, it ain't even candy day nowadays, though. With this fixed income, nigga, on the first of the month, you can't be affording to take your check to go buy your kids no candy, $3 for a candy bar. Nigga, unless you got one child, nigga. You see how they fixing the economy, nigga? They fixing it where motherfucking people gotta think twice. Like, you don't want to have a whole bunch of kids. Kids cost so much money. Kids cost too much money for you to be having a whole bunch of kids. Nigga, if you start having a whole bunch of kids and you ain't rich, you're gonna end up losing your kids to the system. They're gonna start taking them because you ain't gonna be able to feed them. Kids like too much candy. And you can't afford to get them that much sugar. That's why I said we got to start making our own candy factories. For real, man. M&M, the candy factories, Man, we got to start, man. The people who own candy, it's a family that own candy. And man, y'all done jump y'all prices up on the candy so goddamn high that every kid in America is pissed off at their parent. I want some Starburst. Y'all gonna have to share the Starburst. I want my own pack. Nigga, make all the Starburst one color because he want the pink ones or he want the red ones. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, nowadays y'all just fell off, but it's all candy, the same motherfuckers that own the Starburst, that own the M&Ms, that own the Twix, that own the Snickers, the person that own the caramel, that own the candy. Don't y'all know they own all of the candy, nigga? They one of the top richest families in the whole world, nigga. Since the 1800s, since the founding of candy, nigga, 1940, when they first came out with the chocolate candy and the caramel and the candy bars. Nigga, these motherfuckers is filthy, multi-rich, nigga. Nigga, the Snickers ain't got bigger. Shit, the king size Snickers ain't a double king size Snicker. Making a double king size Snicker before you raise the price. The candy bar don't cost no better. Shit, so you telling me the value of the American dollar is going down. Nigga, I'll be damned. Nigga, how the fuck the value of the American dollar going down? But I can understand that though. People don't even want to buy your merchandise no more. They rather donate. If it's for a good cause, if it's really for a good cause and people can see that you trying to do something righteous, man, they rather donate their money than buy the merchandise than reap any reward for giving. And that's sad to me. Because even after they done gave the $15 or whatever, the shirts only cost $15, so I still offer the lady a shirt, trying to get her to take a shirt. You know, because it really would make me good to see. I want to see people wearing the shirts to draw mental health awareness. You hear me? But she rather just donate, which that's gonna help because that's gonna get more shirts, and it is gonna be some people that will wear the shirts to just know if you ever buy a mental health shirt from Together We Stand Divided We Fall, it really is to draw mental health awareness because you never know what a person going through. You never know what type of stress a person going through. You got women out here trying to take care of kids, working 2 and 3 jobs. You hear me? Just miserable, you know? Shit, I know some people like misery don't always like company. Sometimes misery like to be alone. You hear me? Shit. If I'm miserable, I don't want nobody around me. I don't want nobody pitying me. I don't want nobody looking at me while I'm sad, while I'm, shit. You can't bring my brother back. You can't make me happy. I can get some pussy and let out some self-esteem and, get a cheap thrill, but that's all it is, though. That's all it is. You hear me? That shit come and go, man. I might lift a little weight off my shoulders for a brief second or whatever, but then all that shit come right back crumbling down. You hear me? And now you got a bitch asking you for some money, nigga, and you know I'm not lying. Shit, bitch get hungry after I get through fucking them. Shit, either you hungry or sleepy, nigga. My dick like marijuana, my dick like THC. Sometimes I be thinking bitches be getting high off the dick. Like I ain't even, bitch, every time I get with a bitch, like she don't smoke weed. She don't start smoking weed till later on in the relationship. I guess my dick ain't getting enough THC in it no more. She want to hit the THC. Mm-hmm. Because that's the side effects of my dick, for real. They get you hungry or sleepy. I mean, they get you hungry like where bitches be like, bitch, I pulled up in a, bitch, I just met you. Bitch, I'm a tourist and I pulled up in a tourist, bitch, a Ford Taurus, and I just met you. Now we done fucked or whatever. Now she want me to take her to Red Lobster, y'all. Bitch, hey, closest we gonna get to that is Long John Silver's. For real. Bitch, I'm a silverback gorilla ass nigga. You hear me, bitch? We gonna go to Long John Silver's, bitch. I'm never taking you to Red Lobster. Bitch, if I take you to Red Lobster, we hit the lottery. I don't even like they nasty ass food. I'm gonna be honest with you though. So I eat seafood. I'd rather make a home broil at home. I'd rather make somebody make it at home than go to Red Lobster. To me, I'm just being honest. I mean, because there ain't no black people working in there. Ain't no niggas even trying to apply to go get a job at Red Lobster. You hear me? Man, the only nigga I know that ever had a job at Red Lobster, that nigga from Blood. Shit. That nigga went and got a job at Red Lobster, but nigga, he Red Mob, and nigga, hey, shit, I'm not mad at him, nigga. Man, I'm not mad at him. No, I'm just saying, but name how many niggas get all these fast food jobs, but you don't see them hard too many niggas at Red Lobster. Niggas be on a waitress, nigga through the drive, nigga be standing outside in the heat. Like, nigga, only nigga ever, they got that nigga standing outside in the heat, directing traffic and shit. Like, nigga, that's the only job they got for a nigga at Red Lobster. Man, they don't want no nigga behind that seafood. Niggas don't go that close to the ocean. I heard some of they seafood be still alive, and them clams and shit, that shit be still alive. Nigga, I couldn't work back there in that shit. Man, the smell of that food probably make me sick. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I get seasick working for Red Lobster if they ever hire me. I ain't never thought about filling out an application from there. I ain't never heard nobody in my family ever said, I'm going to apply for Red Lobster. Why niggas don't work at Red Lobster, though? I'm just saying. Nigga, I went up there, they said, I don't think ain't no niggas ever applied. Oh, shit. You ever heard Cat Williams or Kevin Hart or somebody else trying to use my Red Lobster jokes to try to make them some Red Lobster jokes now? Because that's all Mike Epps and Cat Williams and all of them fake-ass comedians do is try to take my jokes like you fake-ass rappers try to take my lyrics. I'm just saying. When have you seen a nigga working at Red Lobster? When have you seen a nigga telling a joke about Red Lobster? That's some people run out your broadcast because they don't even like seafood. This nigga eat seafood. You know how many niggas motherfuckers that would unsubscribe like you. Nigga, you eat catfish? Nigga, them bottom feeders, nigga, they eating at the bottom of the lake and shit. Seaweed and shit. For real, nigga, I Googled that shit and started looking up catfish and shit. Do you know them nasty ass fish be having a period and shit? I think I'm about to throw up. Yeah, throw up all that catfish you ate, nigga. Nigga be like 40, 50 years old before he can afford pink salmon. Nigga, I ain't even eating catfish no more. Nigga, I'm eating pink salmon. Nigga, I done went to heaven, nigga. Nigga, I done died and went to heaven. Nigga, I ain't gotta eat your nasty ass catfish that came out the lake. Nigga, my shit came out the ocean. Nigga, I got the pink salmon, nigga. Shit, I call it pink salmon, nigga. My mama ain't never cooked that fish. I would have wondered how she would have cooked that shit. Smothered that shit in some goddamn mushrooms. Man, that's that pink salmon pretty good, though. It's soft. Any old motherfucker that ain't got no teeth gonna fuck with the pink salmon. That's soft. I ain't even know all fish meat is soft mainly. All fish is soft though. All fish meat is mainly soft, I would think.
You got some lotion.
Do I got some lotion?
Gotta go buy me some ice cream.
Hell no. We can go back up there and try to get some more money. I'm gonna get that to her when she get back on them donations.
You got some
I
lotion?
don't play with God's money. Huh?
Okay, we can go back up there and make some. We finna go finish making money.
I ain't never went up there to make money. I went up there to drop mental health awareness.
Oh, we finna go on the job, man.
No, y'all trying to go up there and make money. Get on my face.
Oh, you ain't doing it no more?
I might. I don't know.
Bro,
The more you ask me, no, I'm not doing
you
it.
said do I finna smoke some?
No, I already smoked. I could have been back up there. It's not that big of a deal to me. Especially when I go to think about my brother hard, that's when I go to, you know, because together we stand about it. We thought that was his dream for us to do this. So that's why I go to work. When I go to work, I'll be going to work for him in my mind. And every time I'm successful, like I get money, like even if they don't buy a shirt, people donate. That's all from donations. They ain't even buy no merchandise. We got $30 in donations. Wasn't up there about an hour. They wanted to stay up there, but they just got the plan too much in front of the doors. And then, you know, that's my number one spot is that Walgreens right there. So people always, you know, because that's where people go get their medicine, and a lot of people be going in there to get mental health medicine. You don't even know it. You hear me? So they, of course, they gonna donate. Anybody that's going through the struggle and been through the struggle, you know, they know how mental health. It's people going through mental health that the ones who really donate. You know what I'm saying? So a shout out to anybody that's going through mental health, that's going through something. And ain't nobody just all the way completely stable in this world. To look at the whole world and look how fucked up and everything I see going on with the news and the media, in the way, you know what I'm saying, the school systems is, and how we just got through this pandemic. It's nobody, I can't see nobody to sit here in the world and say they sane. So they got it all the way together. That's why some of the rich people, y'all be the most miserable motherfuckers there is. It could be some rich person that'd be happy to sit up and watch and listen to me. Be the richest man in the world that probably want to sit up and listen to me because they know it's harder for a rich man to get to heaven than the camel to get through the eye of a needle. You ain't ready to give up that money. You ain't ready to give up them dollars. In the American dollar, that's all people see. Yeah, people ain't ready to give up that money and follow this right here. Would you give up all? I give up all that right there for this. This is the only thing I really care about, really. When none of them people gave nothing, I wouldn't have made $1. I don't care what nobody say. I wouldn't have made $1, none of this money if I wouldn't have prayed, if I wouldn't have put God first. I always start out not putting God first, but then when I go to putting God first and I ask with a giving heart, then, I reap reward. God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. I'll be looking at it like God giving my blessings through people. That's why some people, they look at me. Sometimes you entertain angels. Unaware. So don't be laughing at that dude at the corner holding the sign who look all dirty or whatever. Jesus rode in on a donkey. I'm just saying, sometimes you entertain angels, so you don't laugh at nobody or make fun of nobody that you see that might be standing in front of the street holding up a sign or anything, asking for money or whatever. It could be an angel. But God don't know. I don't care if it is. I'll be looking at it thinking it's a person that need help, and if I got it to give, I give. Sometimes I got it to give and I don't give. Human nature. Sometimes I be seeing people in need and I got it to give and I be selfish and I just don't give. Sometimes, but it be the most of the times when I barely got anything, but I got a little bit to give and I see somebody else need it, that's when I really give. You hear me? So that's just God working through me, like God letting me know that I'm not all the way right neither, because I want to give when I barely got a little bit. Because I only got a little bit, but what little bit I got $4, man. He needs something to eat. Boom, I give him $2. But if I got $600 or whatever, you hear me? I ain't for to give him no $300. You hear me? I might not give him nothing because I want to keep my whole $600. That's what I'm saying. But sometimes I do give more because I got more to give. But sometimes when I got more to give, I don't give nothing. And I'll be seeing people in need or whatever because I'll be like, I know one person can't change the world. Because I feel like I could give them all the money in my pocket. It still ain't going to help poverty. I ain't the government, you hear me? I care more about helping poverty and trying to get people out and build more homeless shelters than anybody else. They talking about secure the borders and shit. That's all I heard them talking about is secure the borders. I ain't never heard no president coming in here. I ain't never heard no president talking about I'm going to get rid of poverty. If I want to become president so I can get rid of the poverty in America and secure the borders. That's why I want to secure the borders, to get rid of poverty in America. And then when we get rid of the poverty in America, Then we can let more Mexican people come over there, because I know it's people in Mexico and people that's coming over to the United States who really need help, that's trying to make better lives for themselves. But right now, the United States, it's people over here that ain't even got better lives for themselves. Like the United States is fucked up right now. The economy is fucked up. The prices on everything is just skyrocketed. You know, the government print more money than they ever did. And it's inflation, really. The worstest president I ever seen in my life, nigga. The two worstest presidents I ever seen in my life, nigga, is Trump and Biden. Both of y'all the worstest presidents I ever seen in my life. Both of y'all done did about 4 years. Both of y'all the worstest president. Man, give me anybody. They blinding American eye, making it seem like only choices that y'all got is Biden and Trump. Because if that's the only choices that y'all got, then that's what people think, man. All we got is Biden and Trump. It's other choices, nigga. Vote for me for president. Nigga, fuck Biden and Trump. For real, they done got 4 years. What did they do? As soon as we got in office, Trump, we got hit with a pandemic. Come on, he up out of office, and then he do all that other shit after them people's families then died from coronavirus and all of that stuff. Then they gonna raid the Capitol like that. Come on, y'all gonna re-elect him as president? My people, we don't re-elect him as president. Some retarded people might. But the smart part of America, don't nobody give him the election. We give him the election before Biden. Hell yeah, Biden is incompetent. At least we know Trump ain't incompetent. A lot of people, y'all just want to vote for Trump because y'all know y'all getting the stimulus as soon as he get in office. As soon as I got in office, that's the first thing I would cut is the American stimulus. Well, it'll be just like the first time, 3 rounds. You hear me? I can't wait till we go on another pandemic, nigga. Fuck the pandemic, nigga. Russia and China with the Ukraine war. We need the American dollar to circulate so the American dollar can go up. You hear me? For real, if ain't nobody, I mean, come on now. People penny pinching. People making it from paycheck to paycheck out here. People really need help. Like, it's some people working 2 jobs and still can't afford to take care of their kids. You hear me? Man, y'all ain't the system ain't trying to give nobody no daycare. They ain't trying to build no more homeless shelters. Homeless shelters is overpacked. And man, shout out to all the people that running homeless shelters because, man, y'all over capacity, man. My hearts go out to the homeless shelters that's over capacity. Like, damn. That they try to call over to other homeless shelters to see if y'all could take some of their people because they know they overcapacitated. Well, we got too many people over here. Can we, you hear me? Then they ain't got no type of shuttle or no type of, you know what I'm saying? Where's the money going? Where's the money for the shuttle to take the people to the homeless shelter? Some people is crippled and disabled, nigga. They standing on the side, they sleeping on the side of a tree tonight right now. And nigga, the homeless shelter is open. Why they not at the homeless shelter where they can get a free meal? Because they hungry, they ain't got no food or nothing. They can't make it to the homeless shelter. Some of them is disoriented where they retarded. Where's your family at? Like this person ain't even mentally health to take care of themselves or whatever, and they just out there just stuck. I'll be feeling sorry for people like that, talking to themselves. You see a motherfucker walking around talking to themselves, where's your family at? Where do we? And then they sleeping outside and all that shit like that. They is lost. That's a person that's lost and ain't nobody trying to help them. Or then when you do find a nigga, I'm going to turn it to the equalizer on you punk ass, sucker pimp ass niggas because for the simple fact, then when you try to find somebody that try to help them, some of these women, they be running away from help. Why is you running away from help? Because they've been brutalized. They scared of that popcorn pimp or whatever type of whatever you want to say or whatever. Like, for real, if you're going to be a pimp, treat your women better. For real, treat them better. Like, come on. Especially if she bringing you money. It seemed like if you got a woman and you living in, I'm just saying, even if you was a pimp, it seemed like you would try to dress her nice and you know, shit, I'm gonna do it high maintenance, nigga. Shit, I'm not gonna do it at all. Shit, nigga, I'm not gonna wear fur, pimp myself like, nigga. If I'm a nigga, I need 300. What you mean, bitch? If you want some dick for an hour, I need $300. If I was gonna do it like that, you hear me? You paying me for my time, you ain't paying me for my shit. I can sit here and talk to you for 2 or 3 hours, make you feel comfortable, make you feel like your husband never made you feel, and then, hey, bitch, hey, I need my money, I'm gone. Shit, I can do the same thing bitches do, really. Nigga, this dick ain't free. Don't no female want no nigga in their life ain't going no direction. Of course, females want to be with a person when they see your life is pointed in a direction, when they see that you got goals, you got values, you got morals, you got standards, you know what I'm saying? You trying to go somewhere with your life, but if you ain't chasing no dream or doing nothing with your life, and you just sitting out here taking your time to put your time into negativity and bullshit, it's not worth it, I'm telling you. Like, especially if you're young, you know what I'm saying? From 16 to 31, you young, man, do something while you young with your life. You know, be an inspiration to others. Put out positive energy into the universe. Because if you ain't putting positive energy into the universe, I just want you to know all that negativity, all that anger, all that unforgiveness, like you ain't never done nothing that you needed forgiveness. Like all that shit is gonna add up, nigga, on everything. All that shit is gonna add up. God see every single thing that we do. Everything 4 times telling you right now. God watching every word that come out my lips right now. He watching everything. He know everything I did yesterday in the past. I can't change none of that. I can't change none of all that stuff I did in the past. I'm already gonna be accountable for that. I can't go back and fix that stuff I did that was wrong. You hear me? I can say, God, forgive me, Lord, please forgive me, and I'll be asking him forever for forgiveness for my past. You hear me? I'm always asking God to forgive me for my past. You hear me? Because in the present, you hear me? I don't know. The future is to be seen. But in the present, you hear me? I'm always trying to strive to do what's right. I'm always, you know, every thought and evil scheme and treachery and trickery. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay 3 steps ahead of them thoughts. You know, I'm thinking with my full brain so the devil can't place them suicidal thoughts, you know, thoughts of going to go rob people and steal. And it's a right way to do things. You hear me? You ain't got to steal. You ain't got to do nothing. You hear me? Man, hey, when you're doing something righteous, when you're doing something to try to draw awareness, to try to help society, you know what I mean? Like, good hard work pays off, like, and people can see through the fakery and the snakery. You hear me? People can see through you sitting up there holding the sign and you've been on that highway for a month or a year, and they didn't came through there and they done added it up. They in their pocket, man, I done gave him $1,200. You got that one person to keep you on the side of that highway holding up that sign, but eventually he gonna quit giving you money because he gonna be like, man, I done gave these people $5,000 and they still sitting here. You hear me? Knowing like you homeless, so you ain't paying no bills. All you gotta do is buy you something to eat to survive because you ain't got no shelter. By that time, you done saved up your money. You should have been and went and got you a place to stay. So where's your money going? Some people wanna live in a tent. Some people want to live like some people want to stay homeless. They habit is too big to put a roof over their head. They can't shake their habit enough where they can put a roof over their head, nigga. Fuck that. That's why I keep telling myself I gotta quit smoking weed. So they done built these dispensaries, nigga. I done bought them 2 or 3 houses, nigga. Going to that same dispensary for 5 years, nigga. Add up all the money you done spent in there. You done smoked that shit. That shit went in flames, nigga. You could have saved that and bought you a house. Now that the man who owned the dispensary, he got 2 dispensaries and bought a house off your money. I'm not mad that I'm trying to open up me a dispensary. See, I don't hate on people. You hear me? I'm gonna even bless. I love to see my black people do good. That's another thing to us as black people. Instead of trying to tear down the black-owned business, we gotta start trying to help and invest and try to help pull them up. You hear me? You want to try to help pull up people to a better position where they might put you in position, you know? You never know. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to jump in other lanes and avenues. Sometimes you jump in other lanes, and sometimes you jump in other avenues, and you go down other trails, and you know, not to say you follow behind anybody, but just to be in the moment, in the second. You know what I'm saying? With a gangster goon and gorilla, you know what I'm saying? It's like two of America's most wanted nigga Oklahoma motherfuckers meeting up at the same place at the same time. You hear me? And it's a spiritual battle and a spiritual war because you got all my angels on one side and then you got all the other angels on one side. You hear me? And you can't get no hero without the villain. You hear me? But most of the times you let me be the hero, like, and that's what and then to say I never sacrifice you. You hear me? You don't get too many CEOs like that, man. Not in this game right here. No. Not in this game right here. No. We know Puffy Suge. We see what happened to Biggie, Pac. We see what these producers, what these record labels do. We see what's going on right now with the Drake and the, you know, with the Kendrick. You know what I mean? And the J, who is that? J. Cole. Which all are very talented artists. But when you get entangled in that beef shit, that shit go to getting real, nigga. Nigga, it could be some fake ass commercial beef, nigga. That we know how they draw that shit out when you them names like that. They make that shit out to be real. Then motherfuckers just be like, you hear me? Nigga got to do something to bounce back on their career. For real, nigga. For real, nigga. I'm just saying though, nigga. Oh, that nigga will end your career, nigga. Shit, nigga. Drake ain't anybody, like, nigga, Drake ain't just any rapper, like, nigga, Drake got bars, nigga, Drake go hard, like, you wouldn't think no rapper could just end a motherfucker's career like that, nigga, but shit, hey, your shit is over with, buddy, hey, you ain't look, no, I'm just saying, ooh, you hear me? Shit, that nigga ain't even got a diss no more, you hear me?
Do you got, data, I mean, not data, do you got internet on your phone?
Yeah, I got internet on my phone.
But do you got like
you can use Tosca Wi-Fi.
It's not working.
The box ain't hooked up. Go see if the box hooked up in there.
I think it's off.
No, they internet is on.
How you got internet?
The internet is on here.
No, it's not.
My phone ain't got no data. It ain't got Bluetooth on there. It ain't gonna do that.
How do Celeste got phone? How Celeste phone got all that?
Celeste phone, I pay a bill on her phone. Her bill on her phone is $60 a month.
So why have you canceled it?
What I'm gonna cancel it for? I gave her a phone and I'm gonna pay her bill for her so she can have a phone. What do you mean?
Why don't you pay that bill?
I told you I'm gonna get you a phone, boy. Leave me alone. These devices, you hear me? They want their phones too. That ain't fair. That's why I was letting them use this one. Everybody want to be on these devices and caught up in this web, but they just want to play games on the phone. They kids, you hear me? But I can't say this. When I was their age, nigga, didn't no kid had no phone. Nigga, you wasn't running around with no phone. Nigga, you wasn't touching mama's phone in the house when I was your age. Nigga, I wasn't for the touch. Nigga, you didn't have no phone. Nigga, mama and daddy and them didn't have no phone. Nigga, mama and daddy and them would have had to walk to the payphone. Nigga, I mean, mama and them, daddy and them did have a phone. But I remember when mama and daddy and them didn't even have no house phone. Nigga, you would have to walk to the payphone, nigga. In that case, we had one right across the street. We used to play on the phones, nigga. We knew the free number, only number you could really call was the operator. Call the operator, cuss them out, and call the police and cuss them out. Then we stayed in some apartment complex, and we used to wait till the police arrive at the payphone. And then take off running from the police and run in the house. Ain't no cameras in these raggedy-ass Morningstar apartments. They don't know what house we ran into. Police just sitting out there. We wait till the police leave, then we go back outside. Our parents like, what y'all running here for? What y'all do? Police out there, did they do something? Boy, did y'all do something? We ain't do nothing. One time my daddy went and asked the police what was going on. Man, I just seen my kids running the house, man, and this didn't happen a couple times. And then I always see y'all out here pull up out here. What's going on? Man, some kids or something is playing on the payphone right here, calling the police, I guess, and hanging up. I seen them take off running, just patrolling nothing. Oh, thank you for my daddy came back and whooped our ass. Nigga, we wasn't playing on the payphone no more, nigga. We wasn't playing on it no more, nigga. Okay. But my brother James, he got several pauses. But he still, he still can think and stuff like that, man. Why he knew we was playing on the phone. So he playing on the phone, and we had moved to another apartment. So the payphone in the apartment, we moved from one apartment to the other. So the payphone was way farther away. But my brother James, he ran Special Olympics. So he used to cuss the police out and run. That nigga run back to the house. Shit, they came and knocked on the door on him one day. They just knocked on everybody's door. Like, man, we done knocked on 10 people's doors already. Hey, you got a son that can run? Like, it was a dude who was running. And my mom, they knew it was James. James didn't get no whooping, though. We got our ass whooped again. Because my daddy know that James seen us doing it. And even after we quit doing it, James started doing that shit. So he started doing what he seen his brothers doing. And it's a saint. Like James, he without sin. So I'm like, man, dang, we leaving. Sometimes the saints can be led astray. Like God put saints in your hand. Like your brother could be a saint, have cerebral palsy or something where he different artistic or whatever. Like, man, you better treat that. He's special in God's eyes. Like, nigga, he ain't special like far as mental. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. He artistic in God's eyes. Because one thing that he don't see, I don't care if it's a blind person. And that person blind, they got inner sight. They see things that you never seen, and they never seen the light. And with them being blind, they don't know what the fuck darkness is neither, because they blind, they in the darkness. They never seen, like they came in the world, they came in the world, a baby open their eyes. So like, I mean, they never seen light. You see what I'm saying? Police to say, now that I got her, something has formed from nothingness, from sperm, really, that went into my mother's womb, that came, you hear me? But something that's formed. And I came in the world. So whatever has formed in me, for me to grow through this process, to grow to a full growth, for me to only know far now how far I grow. Now listen, y'all, for a human being to how far ever they grow in time, for that time that it takes for a man to die, that you gonna tell me nothing leaves my body when I die? You hear me? It's not I that speak, it's he that is in me. Because greater he that is in me than he that's in the world. Like, I don't know, like when you go to eating from the fruits of the spirit, you can feel your spirit. You can feel your energy. To be close to God is to know you do not need your flesh, really. When you get so close to God that your flesh is a hold, that you can feel your flesh holding you here. That's all my flesh doing, is holding me here. In the beginning was the word, and the word was God. I do not need this flesh to speak.
You said you're giving nothing. Dang, y'all smoky. Open that.
Could you get up out of her?
I'm trying to get my cup now.
No, you need to get up out of her is what you need to do. But yeah, man. It's always a distraction. It's always gonna be division. The enemy always gonna try to draw division. Always try to, shit. A catalyst. You hear me? For harvesting, and how many souls ever the devil can get down here, really. It's really shameful though, because the way you see Revelations being played out, where people becoming lovers of themselves, lovers of their own flesh. Not this one. Lovers of money. You know what I mean? Not this one. Because when I go do this work, I'm trying to look at how much mental health awareness I can draw. I'm not looking at the money. You hear me? Honestly, when I go to doing that, you don't even get no money doing that. That's why it makes sense to me, because I put God first. That's why it makes sense to me than the merchandise, the material things right there, that people donate more than they give material to Together We Stand, that we divide, we fall. Because when you donate to us, it's no different than donating to Goodwill or Salvation Army or nothing, because that's what type of, but except that they just there to help like people. I mean, Salvation Army, they really do good at Christmas time, but this is like mental health. You know, this is for mental health. It's not for just, it's a nonprofit for mental health. When I say nonprofit, like this money right here is gonna go some type of way to draw more mental health, even if it's just to go back, so to get more shirts and more merchandise, to make more merchandise, to produce more merchandise, hey, or whatever, it's still gonna draw more mental health. And then I felt good today by, just going out with my boys. It's close to Father's Day. That's the best gift in the world, to just be able to go out there with my kids and see him. I went across the street by myself with my other son and come back, and he had made a $3 donation. My son Ronnie, man, shout out to you, Ronnie, man, for real. And just to see y'all, even though it didn't work, some of them people did give. They gave out the kindness of their heart. That's what I want y'all to know, like, because they didn't have no money to give, and it hurt them kind of in their heart just because they didn't have no money to give, because they seen the cause and they seen what it was for. So, that's why I tell people God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. God is a rewarder of those, So, like, if you God can see what's inside of your heart, like. And if you was gonna really give, I don't know if you was really gonna give some money if you did have it. You can sit there and tell me, man, if I had my money, I would give if I had. That don't mean that you're gonna give. I leave it in God's hands. Everything in God's hands. So, like, that's why I try to tell everybody, like, if you really was gonna give, then God can see that, like, in your heart. So you already gave. Whatever that you was willing to give, if you ain't got it to give, when you see me out there holding up that shirt, or out there trying to, draw awareness to mental health, you already gave. You hear me? Because that helped me get through my day. You hear me? Because I watched my brother shoot it. I watched my brother kill himself right there in front of me. It ain't no game with me. You hear me? So, like, I realized that I'm not, even in this organization, I can't just be always the one out there selling the shirts or whatever, because if I'm just out there, I shouldn't be really out there in the field. But you got to do something to get your dreams started alive, really. I could have other people out there doing that for me, but I can't afford that right now. So we can't afford that. So, but people see that it's not a game. People can see through the bull. People can see through the fakery. And people can see, like, when you want to do something for your kids and you ain't got no money neither, but I still ain't for to take that money, because I'm not even for to take that money for myself and do, like, I'm not for to do that. Especially when I sit up there and, like, I preach to them people. That's why people be giving to me, really. I mean, I really help them to understand where, together we stand, divided we fall, where I'm coming at with it. Because I'm not coming at it as on no race type of stuff. Like, oh, you see when a black person see it, and it'd be more white people giving them my own race of people. That is crazy. You hear me? Because they see it, because I'm saying a family of Christ, a family of God. You hear me? Don't think it's like, oh, together we stand, divided we fall, because that's like a black slogan or some Like, you know, because it's, man, you got to remember God who started this gangster stuff. We got to remember God started this gangster stuff, really. You know, because together we stand, together we fall, man. And I think that's Tukey, by the way, anyway, in the children's book, really. But like I got it from my brother, really. He just drew more awareness to it, you know, because my brother, that was one of his icons, really. Like, you hear me? Like, yeah. What? There's a lot of Crips icons if you Crippin', because a lot of people really believe, you know, I mean, and still trying to live by that real. It ain't about no game being. People gonna protect they community. So if you walking through the community and people don't know you and stuff like that, hey, it's good to know people. You hear me? It's good to know good people because, like, it's good to know. Shit, don't get the twisted when I say good people. It's good to know good people. You know. Shit, and good people that's with the shit too, though. I'm gonna say it like that. Then it's good to know good people with the shit, cause you never know what you gonna find out here in these streets. Really, you know, you got white boys that come through and try to nigga 2 or 3 white boys that'll come through and try to corner a nigga off somewhere and beat your ass, nigga, cause they KKK, nigga. You got some cops that'll catch a nigga in the alley somewhere planning to throw a gun on a nigga and shoot him dead. Cause they think that you had something to do with that little Southside shooting over there where that little white boy and them got killed there and shit like that. That were unsolved murders. And they just been waiting to get somebody, so somebody got to go down. You hear me? Shit, white boys get gangster too. Nigga, you killed my son. One of these niggas out here killed my son. That's how they feel about it. They ain't even racist, really. They ain't never had nothing against black people until they know that some nigga possibly killed their. They don't even know if a nigga killed their son. They just thinking it's a nigga because somebody been shot into a crowd, and that's what niggas do, really. So they just, you know, word out on it. So they aiming dead to try to you know flip up the neighborhood, really. Playing dope on you if you don't give them some type of ass police, you know, crooked ass cops. Shit, that's what ran me away from Tulsa. You crooked ass TPD officers. You want to know the truth? In the city, they don't do you like that, man. At least they really what they protect and serve, nigga. They Superman behind the badge. Like they do they shit with priority. They do they shit in jurisdiction. They do they shit by code. Nigga, they ain't running around just trying to arrest anybody, nigga, as soon as you get a traffic ticket. Like, nigga, type of shit. You hear me? Soon as you get some fines or like issue some warrants coming knocking at your door, hey sir, it's time to go to jail. Like, come on. They don't do that shit. People play a game with a motherfucker, be looking for anything to arrest a motherfucker. Just cause they want you to get them some information or get them some shit that you don't even know nothing fucking about. Really? That's when it's time to move. When you move, they want you to get them information on some shit that you don't know nothing about. How could I tell you anything about a murder if I never witnessed a murder? That's why first 48 left me the fuck alone. Why ain't I in jail? Yeah, I told the first 48, they talking about come down here and clear your name. I told them to kiss my ass, nigga, on my mama, nigga. Nigga, shit. The fuck I look like, what I'm gonna say? My monster did it. Nigga, the fuck I look like, nigga. Nigga, this top hat, nigga, get permission to do some shit like that. Like, man, you can say I done that shit, nigga. Like, nigga, done what? Nigga, ain't nobody done nothing. Like, that's why I don't be understanding. Like, nigga, you hear me? But it is what it is, though. That's when a nigga know, like, they just trying to pin something on a nigga. You hear me? And then that shit was faulty the way my niggas kids. Man, I ain't gonna speak on it, bro, but that shit was faulty, bro. Like you shouldn't even be locked up, really. Like you hear me? Like and then like that's the system, like nigga, the system for you, like trying to play God. People always think they know what's best. You hear me? Like you know what I mean? Come on, man. Shit don't make no sense, really. A tragedy or a freak accident can happen to anybody. You hear me? But then, like, nigga, that's what they are. That's what it's all about. Is the motherfucking is like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy when a woman's name gets straggled through the dirt when they even do a mama like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, women care for them children. They the nurturers or whatever. Like, shit happens. Fucked up shit happens to good people. Like, and I'm nigga shit, and then my motherfuckers like, so I gotta speak on that shit. Like, that shit is just like faulty to try to roll somebody and assassinate their character like that. You hear me? Like, when shit, that shit can happen to anybody. You hear me? Cause on my mama, like, nigga, I done been fighting sleep before hella times. Nigga been just fighting sleep, like, nigga, cause, like, nigga, even kids or something, cause they bad. Nigga, you hear me? They always want to do some shit. Like, nigga, I done caught myself fighting sleep cause I don't want them to go in there or do some shit cause they need supervision and then fell asleep, nigga. Come on. And woke up, nigga, to the fire alarm going off. The motherfuckers that went in there trying to cook in the kitchen. The grease or some shit is on fire and you got to put it out. Like, come on, that didn't happen to anybody before. Like, you hear me? And luckily, didn't nobody get burned or no grease didn't fall on none of the kids or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, freak accidents do happen on jobs and shit too. Where, like, nigga, I was working for labor finders, nigga. Dude on top hitting some shit with the sludge hammer. That motherfucking sludge hammer fell down, barely missed me. That shit would have crushed my motherfucking neck, nigga. On God, like, nigga, they was talking about it the whole day. Like, nigga, how I could have just lost my life right there working for labor finders. Like, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I didn't even have on no hat. I didn't have on no safety hat or nothing either. That shit would have bust my head open and crushed my motherfucking neck. Nigga, I'm talking about a car coming through doing about at least about 75, nigga, and I'm about to step out there. I would have stepped out there if it wasn't for Savage telling me not to step out there, nigga, and save my life right there, Savage. Shout out to my nigga Savage, nigga, Southside Philea, nigga. Shit, you know that. I ain't gotta make shit up. Nigga, y'all niggas seen, bro, nigga, shout out to Lightbulb too, nigga, 1000%, nigga, all capitals. Nigga, you seen when I was running from that dog when I was on that bike and I jumped out in the street, nigga, where that car could have hit me, nigga, my life could have been gone right there, nigga. I don't take nothing for granted, you hear me? I'm not in control of my life like you think I am, or you not in control of your life the way you think you is, or think you in control. When God is in control, the time is in control, you hear me? That person could just be at the wrong place at the wrong time, nigga. There's people who then die getting struck by lightning. Nigga, what's the chance of you being struck by lightning? Come on. That's when people go inside. Ain't too many people walking through the rain or thunder or nothing like that. And if they is, the last thing they thinking is they going to actually be struck by the lightning. You hear me? Come on now. Man, I can tell you a story of how the tree saved a man's life, man. Man walking through the rain, boom, it struck lightning or whatever. God in heaven know if he wouldn't have been walking under the tree when the lightning struck right there, if it wouldn't have been a tree right there, that lightning would have struck him. Plain example. But don't nobody know that but the Holy Spirit. Don't nobody know that but God, because God is in control of God put trees in places like where that tree was planted there and 5,000 million, whenever that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that tree gonna save somebody's life. Or that tree right there became wood and became lumber, and that tree right there, they was gonna build that man's house. That tree that they tore up right, that they broke up right there, man, that became that man's house. Or that oak wood table right there, man. They was shooting dice on it. He lost his life. Nigga, you hear me? On that tree. Come on, man. Word this It's just death everywhere. Like, there ain't nowhere to escape it. You hear me? Ain't no Grand Reaper like nothing. Death, but it do say death like it's a person. You hear me? I believe that because I believe I'm the Holy Spirit. So like, there's always some evil shit going around in the world. You hear me? Somewhere like it's always some twisted, demonic, backwards coming at God's chosen vessels. You hear me? Man, they tell you this what they don't tell you, man. If you choose this word, if you choose this life right here, all I can tell you is you'll be happy with yourself. You'll find peace with yourself, but you're gonna go through trials and tribulations. You're gonna go through hell. All of the wrong things that you did in your life, once you choose to go right through this righteous path, mark my word for it. Bad things is gonna start happening. Like you're gonna start losing loved ones, things that like you're gonna start going through trials and tribulations. When you're trying to get your life right, to get close to God, that's when you're gonna start losing everything. That's when the devil gonna start taking everything he can away from you that God allow him to take away from you because to get you to turn back away from this really, because you done something right with your life for a chance. You hear me? That's all I can tell you. You hear me? That's for each and every one of my kids and each and every vessel on this earth, really. When you go to doing this right here, prosperity, money, riches, and all that, no, I can't say that you're going to get $1 million, you're going to win the lottery. I can say God is going to provide. You ain't going to go hungry. You hear me? If you put it in God's hands, if you got enough faith, if you keep that faith of a mountain, not a mustard seed, don't let them tell you that you can't have a faith of a mountain. You might not grow big as a giant or nothing, but that giant that's in your life, you can definitely go bigger than that. I'm saying spiritually growth. You hear me? I got the faith of a mountain. I don't know nothing about no mustard seeds. You hear me? And they ain't got no faith at all. So ain't nothing. And faith is powerful. And that's one thing. My enemy doesn't have any faith. You hear me? How you gonna have faith when you dark and you in the darkness and you can't see nothing? You don't even want no light to see nothing. You hear me? You don't want to even be no eyes for the universe. You hear me? Ain't no AI in you. You hear me? Ain't nothing in you. You empty. That's just the world we living in, man. People becoming lovers of themselves instead of and becoming believing their own lies and their own bull, and they, you know what I'm saying? They don't take time to read through her. You hear me? Like Abraham sacrificed Isaac. I'm about to read that to you. I'm gonna go straight to it, man. Genesis chapter 22. Abraham commanded to sacrifice Isaac, his son. Both father and son yield to the will of God. Abraham's seed will be as the stars of the sands and the numbers, and his seeds, all nations will be blessed. Rebekah is born to Bartholomew, and it came to pass these things that God did tempt Abraham and said unto him, Abraham, he said, behold, here I am. And he said, take now thou son, thou only son, Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him therefore a burnt offering up on the mountain which I will tell thee. You see that mountain? You see how the Bible is symbolic when I'm talking about that mountain. See, I'm trying to help you get it. I'm trying to help you people get it. You hear me? It's more behind the message of him asking him to sacrifice his son. Because this is Genesis. This is in the beginning. He's already asking Abraham to sacrifice Isaac and telling him that his seeds is going to be everyone's seed. You hear me? And this is before the birth of Christ. This is Abraham's. God had already made a remnant of his seed with Abraham before Jesus even came into the world. Why would God want Abraham's seeds to be more seeds, and he said his seed's gonna multiply, because this is God's seed, the seed of Abraham, you know, the God of Abraham, you know what I'm saying? Because God knew it was gonna be like some of them, the serpent seed. Somewhere we get another seed, you know, the Nephilim. But we're gonna talk about that later on another video. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass and took 2 of his young men with him and Isaac his son, and clave the wood of the burnt offering, and rose up and went unto the place of which God had told him. Then on the 3rd day, see how your God used the 3rd day? Jesus rose on the 3rd day. This Bible predicted Jesus, man. That's why. See, God didn't have to sacrifice his son. It could have been all over with right there. I just want to hold that though. What man, something great was fit to happen if he would have went on. Jesus would have never had to came if he would have went on and sacrificed Isaac. It wouldn't have been no more burnt offerings and none of that. That would have been a sacrifice right then and then. But just by his obedience, God had so much compassion. God loved man so much that he was like, man, that ain't right. He got to sacrifice his son. It's a war with me, and this war is between me. It wasn't right with God. Think about it, because it's not, and we ain't a war with our own flesh and blood, with powers and principalities in the earth, because it's not our fight, it's God's fight. Yes, we go through hell, and anybody who beat on you or anything, you know, we fighters. That's the only fight it is for us to get through our trials and tribulations. But you know, we be wanting to reach out and steal on the devil. You hear me? We be wanting to put some physical pain on Satan. We be wondering why is he getting all of this chance? Why is we getting all of this chance though? But y'all see that though? The physical fight. They don't describe the Bible right. That's why people don't believe in it. So he told him, but we already know the story of Abraham. He's not gonna God is not gonna allow him to sacrifice Isaac. And I'm just telling you why. Because if he would have sacrificed Isaac, then that would have been once for all. And it would have been over with then. So you couldn't tell me it was more than one way for God to defeat you. You hear me? It's millions, it's infinity ways for him to defeat weak Satan. You hear me? I'm just saying there's infinity ways where God could crush you. Boy, man, you was very bold and brave, boy, to touch that power right there. You don't know yet. God forget him for not what they do. Ain't that what he said? Man, they want to build they think they're going to build a tower of Babel, man. Man, you think you're going to stop God's destruction if he decided to destroy everything? Who got the right to say he can't destroy everything if he created everything? If it would have been nothing here without him. You know what I mean? You think you exist in time for a reason. Like, man, come on, your life got a purpose, man. Live your purpose. Do what you need to do, man, so you can get to the paradise. And for y'all that want to go to hell, some people want to go to hell. I understand it now. Come on. The devil turned into a dragon. You know, dragons breathe fire. You couldn't breathe no fucking fire, and you're going to get to breathe all the fire you want to in hell. Can't tell me, come on, who could write a story like that? Ain't no man in the world could write a story like the Bible, man. That's the true word of God. I'm the Alpha and Omega, I'm the beginning and again. It's a whole chapter in the Bible, Ecclesiastes, where God said everything did under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything is time. Everything is recorded, man. You think your time is permanent. Everybody think they the remnant. You think your time is permanent. Your time ain't permanent. Moses' time was permanent. That's how he had to go back into Moses, go back, and nobody see God and live. Moses' time was permanent. 4 times is permanent. It said the meek shall inherit the earth. You know what I'm saying? It said the meek. It said the pure heart shall see God. I'm all of that. I'm permanent. I want the blessings of the fruits of the spirit. You hear me? That's what make me happy. I'll tear this up. Y'all destroy God's trees to make this shit. You hear me? You lucky I need something to eat. You lucky it's the only way we can eat. Y'all destroy God's trees to make that. I'm the world ruler, and your money is trash. Your money is really trash. You hear me? I wish I could just throw it away, but I need that to. I throw it away every time I buy the food that y'all poison, that y'all give us. Really, for real. The stuff I see that they do in the food is turning me into a vegetarian. People, you see the money green in the. Hey man, but they don't. Hey, money green. Hey, they don't want you to eat that green food though. You don't see too many people going to veggie restaurants and shit like that, really. No, they ain't making a lot of money like these fast food McDonald's. They put the same amount of money into it. Why can't they veggie store? Why? Because people ain't trying to eat healthy. Hell no, niggas want that slap of Popeyes, that Churches, that crispy biscuit. Mm-hmm. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It really ain't. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna live my life to the fullest, man. I ain't gonna never ever stop pushing this right here. Yeah, man. We're gonna continue later on, man. But man, yeah. We was in Genesis, we was reading on. I could go back to the chapter. I done got this distracted. I'm supposed to get out for her. I need to cut the air on. It's hot. I need to start really taking notes and really start doing Bible study and coming with real subjects and stuff I know. But right now, it's just like kind of like just let the Holy Spirit speak through me, let God speak through me. I'm not going to worry about sitting up here trying to sound like I'm holier than thou, or like, you know what I'm saying? People try to get their words right, know what they going to say before they get on here. They should be coerced. I mean, not coerced, but scripted. People script their own tarot card readings. They script their own word of God and everything. You can't script God's word. You ain't supposed to get up there and script it like, oh, so I'm going to study this and then I'm going to write down this right here so I can hit them with this, really. And then sit there and tell them that you're being led in the Holy Spirit. You ain't being led in the Holy Spirit. You being led in the notes that you took down and what you knew that you was going to say before you got on her and started preaching. You already done made a sermon. Last night you was studying what scripture you was going to come from. You didn't come straight from the heart and just open up your Bible and then you just led to, you was talking about Abraham like I was talking about Abraham and then boom, I just ended up on Abraham and Isaac. No, and then it was Genesis chapter 22. I can go right back to it because I remember exactly what chapter I was on. No, You wrote down what chapter you was going to preach and everything, man. Because you trying to look good, really. You don't want to get up there and stutter. You don't want to get up there and say the wrong thing and then have to correct yourself. You want it to look good when you get up there. You want your words to be smooth like honey coming off your lips. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to make sure your hair combed. Make sure you got on a brand new hat. You can't get up there on that in that same shirt you had on the other day. 2 or 3 days later, a week later, man, you ain't even gonna go live, nigga. If you can't go buy, I need a couple new outfits before I can even go live again, man. Hey, can I wear your shirt? You can't every time you gotta have on something different. It's all about the look. You hear me? You up here to make yourself look good, and then you trying to make money off of God's word. You hear me? And I'm gonna tell you, you hit the jackpot too, and you can have all of the money and everything, because that's the worldly way, and you can get everything that you want. And you hit the jackpot, straight to hell. You hear me? This your ticket to heaven gone, nigga. All because of this right here, and all because you didn't want this right here. Simple as that, really. Like, man, simple as that, really. Man, I'm telling you, you gotta, man, nowadays, if you ain't giving God your breath, seek thee first the kingdom of heaven, and all these other things will be added. I mean, I seek thee first the kingdom of heaven, and you see, and I thank God that his word is true. You hear me? God's word ain't no lie, and everything I want is added. He can look in my heart and see that you can be asking God for something. God can look in your heart and see that you don't really want it, and you'll never get it because you lying to yourself, telling yourself that you want that, but you don't really want that. You know, I just want for God's message to shine through my music. That's all, really. All that other shit, they can keep it. The fame, whoever the hardest rapper, whoever did this, Chip Chapper or whatever. I'm not in competition with you. I'm sorry about that, man. And I'm about to get off of here or whatever. I don't care what you talking about, man. Kendrick Lamar killed your career, Drake. Like, man, for real, your shit is garbage now. Like, nigga, when I be listening, you 10 diss songs to that one, hey, you better come with something, boy, real quick. You hear me? You better hit him with a lethal weapon or something, nigga. You better nuke that nigga, man. That nigga nuked you, man. That nigga hit you with a nuclear weapon, nigga. There ain't no coming back when you get hit with a nuke like that, man. For real, man. You might have hit him with a strategic nuke. I ain't gonna lie. You might have hit him with a strategic nuclear bomb or whatever, man. Shit, nigga. That nigga still, man. That nigga hit you with a goddamn, man, straight nuclear weapon, nigga. That nigga dropped, nigga, the stank bomb on you, man. Man, that nigga hit you like, nigga, they dropped the, nigga, man, I ain't seen, nigga, since they dropped the bomb on Japan. That's how that nigga hit you. You hear me? Hey. That nigga hit you harder than nigga Tupac, nigga. When Biggie dissed Tupac, yeah, Kendrick Lamar hit you harder than that. I'm sorry about that. Like, he dissed you something crucial, buddy. Like, he ended your career. Like, nigga, I ain't think nobody could do you like that, for real. Your whole career is trying to, like, you got to come with a diss. You got to, man, I told you better nuke that nigga back. You better come with your whole arsenal, nigga. Man, you better dig deep down inside in that arsenal and come with something, nigga, just to get back on the platter. Like, nigga, he done already nuked you. You hear me? Shit, that nigga got a nuclear radar shield over his shit now. Even if you nuke him back, nigga, it's only, you gotta cause major damage just to save your career. Nigga, what you mean? Shit, nigga, boy. I wouldn't even get in no war like that, though. Shit, using my lyrics, nigga, man, hey, trying to switch them around and flip them, man, that ain't gonna help you, bro. For real, like, nigga, because that's some old shit that I used to diss on some other shit. You hear me? On some app shit. Come on now. Boy, they be trying to take your lyrics, boy, off of that rap chat shit. I swear these rappers out here, baby, coming up, nigga, because my shit are authentic, nigga. Shit, but anyways, boy, shit. I don't even know if I want to diss that one, you hear me? Shit, I'm talking about in $1 million studio, because y'all know I just make music with my phone. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. He ain't fucking with me. Like, I mean, man, hey, I would have, shit, I know what you got to do with them right there, boy. That nigga had you up all night long. Nigga, I'm talking about you can't get no sleep, Drake. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. You can't go to sleep for 2 or 3 days writing that verse, nigga. Just to write that verse, you can't go to sleep for 2 or 3 days, nigga, writing that verse, nigga. then it's gonna come back on him really. And you don't want to sit up for 2 or 3 days, woke nigga, just sitting there writing that verse. You hear me? Did you see that nigga in that mirror? I ain't saying it took him that long to write that verse, but I'm saying, nigga, that's what you gotta do, nigga. Cause nigga, he already hit you with a nuke first, nigga. You might have threw a couple grenades at that nigga or something, but that nigga hit you with a nuke, nigga. For real, that nigga, man. Nigga like this Putin, this US and this in war with Russia, like nigga, who gonna nuke first? That's all it would. That nigga hit you with a nuke, nigga. For real, we don't want to get hit with a nuke, cause nigga, if we get hit with a nuke, we might not be able to motherfucking fire back. And nigga, everything that you firing back at him, I didn't listen to it, and I didn't listen to his one hit. Like nigga, he don't even got that one song. He ain't even he ain't even got to come at you no more. Like nigga, and everything that you firing back at him, man, hey, it was like torpedo. This shit bouncing off. People like it, but we laughing at it though, man. He killed you, bro. You know it and I know it. The whole world know it. That nigga ended your career, buddy. I'd quit rapping if I was you. Nigga, I'm not lying, nigga. Either I'll fire back, I'll nuke that nigga with a... If I ain't got no nukes in my arsenal, nigga, I'll quit rapping, nigga. Or just quit dissing him and play like it never happened and then just go on to making music, like, nigga. Try to go do a song with him, nigga, to get my career back. Only way you gonna get your career back, go do a song with that nigga. Shit, your shit ended, nigga. This a real street nigga telling you that, nigga. Kendrick ended your shit, boy. Been listening to music my whole life. When your shit over with, your shit is over with, boy. You ain't, it's only a couple ways you can keep your career right now, like, buddy. Nigga, and keep on firing back with them torpedoes and them little grenades, man. You need a ghostwriter like me or something, man. If you want me to ghostwrite you some shit, man, hey, we can get you back in the line. Other than that, I don't know, man. I don't even know no other ghostwriter. I'm the only ghostwriter in the world that can save you from Kendrick Lamar on everything, bro. I'm just sorry about that, man. Shit. Nigga, you got Kendrick Lamar with little Boosie on dissing your ass. Like, boy, hey, I'm not fucking with that. I don't think I even want to go up against something like that. I'm sorry, y'all. What you mean? You wouldn't diss Kendrick? Hell no, that's suicide. That's ending your career. Come on, man. Who the better rapper, Drake or Kendrick, man? Shit, Kendrick. Well, any rapper who go against him, like, nigga, if you ain't shooting nuclear weapons, nigga, I'm sorry, nigga, your career is over with, nigga. Nigga, I didn't think nobody could end Drake's career. Like, nigga, you wouldn't think nobody could end your career. That nigga ended your shit. Nigga, your shit is over with. Like, nigga, your shit is trash, buddy. Like, nigga, them little bitty ass torpedoes ain't falling back. I ain't gonna just say your shit is trash. It's not affecting nothing. Shit, it is not affecting that one song, nigga, Andre 3K, nigga. I don't even know the lyrics. I'll be trying not to listen to it because I'll be laughing at you, Drake. For real, he got people laughing at you, bro. I'm going to tell you the real truth, nigga. Man. To get off of her, man. I feel sorry for you, Drake. Man, hit me with an inbox or something, man. Hit me up and you can get a hold to my social media, man. If you want me to ghostwrite you some shit, man, that'll bring you back, man. Because if I ghostwrite it, nigga, hey, shit, it'll get your career back, man. Kendrick won't know what hit him, man. Like I said, I'll ghostwrite you some shit like that that'll get your career back. That's all I can do. Like, nigga, and I'm the best ghostwriter in the world. I'm the best songwriter in the world, nigga. Nigga, and all I can do is get your career back, nigga. That's all. Shit, I can't promise you nothing else. I can't promise you, man, that nigga, man, he hit you with a nuke, nigga. I really don't even want to ghostwrite nothing for you. How much do I? $1 million, nigga. I need $1 million up front, man, just to write that for you. Shit, I need $1 million up front, no negotiating and nothing. If you don't trust me, you don't trust me, fuck you. Keep your money. But if you want your career, give me $1 million, man. I'll write you a hot one. You know, I'm a ghostwriter, man. They won't even know what hit them, man. I promise you, they won't even know what hit them, man. And you know, hey, any rapper out there like that, man, for future advice, man, don't diss on Kendrick Lamar, man. Don't go against that dude right there, man. That nigga is the phenom. I mean, I'm just saying that.